Alright, in this video we'll start to give expression to our character. During the next videos we are going to work only on the face to give it a touch of anger expression, more suitable for Hawk. For this we are going to use some references to guide us when making the expression. These photos here are from the CG Maker's Pinterest folder called 3D Hawk Volume 1 I was talking about in the first video. And here you can find all the images we are going to use as reference. For practicality, I took these images and opened them with a software called PureRef. It's really good. Very easy to use as well. If you're interested, it's available for download. Well, let's start to sculpt then. First, we're making the eyebrow. Let's look at the reference. We see a very similar pattern. This is the shape we want. First thing is to adjust the eyebrow area to make the character look more angry. Let's look at some of these references which will work a lot for us. Let's start by adding volume. We gotta achieve the angry facial expression, so we'll have to outline this line from the eyebrow a lot more. Something like this. We're going to exaggerate the volume of the eyebrow, like I said, so the character looks really angry. A part of the eyebrow should cover this edge of the eye. A little bit here. Okay, we have to adjust this area because we have a considerable distance between the eye and the eyebrow, and this couldn't be that way. It shouldn't. So after we adjust the frown, we have to bring the eye a little bit to the front. Let's go a subdivision up and we continue sculpting. Okay, now let's look at the references. So we are going to draw this line here to separate this side from the other. We see here, when we do this kind of frown, the muscles tend to go this way. That's why we see a sort of cavity here. Let's do this cavity then. In exchange, this area gets inflated a bit more. A kind of bag is formed. The same happens here. This part also gets compressed a little. A kind of hole is made here. Smaller though. And it gets pumped on this side a bit. Let's adjust here with the move brush. Better to use the normal move brush now, as the grid has a good amount of polygons. We know that the topological doesn't work so well like that. Let's draw some lines with the dam standard. And we soften slightly. Well, another thing that we have to take care of is the external area of the eyebrow. It shouldn't stick out too much. A curve should be formed more or less like this. So it connects to this line here. I repeat, this area shouldn't be sticking out that much. As we see, this area is relatively flat. Let's look at the reference image. This one's perfect. We see that here this area ain't sticking out so much. So let's adjust that right away. Seen from behind, we should see a curve like this. We can't exaggerate so much on this area. It's looking better. Let's deepen certain clefts with the dam standard. Let's adjust better the angles down here. We are seeing from the side how our character is taking shape. Again, with dam sander, we are drawing some lines to get a shape like this. Here and here. We have to outline this here. A very good exercise that we can do to improve this kind of wrinkles is taking a look at the mirror. Start playing with your face. Okay, let's finish here for the moment and let's continue in the next video.